Hey everyone, what is up? Aram Della right here again, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I was able to turn $7,000 to $14,000, which is 100% profit on my account. Without further ado, I'm going to be teaching you the exact strategy that I use, and I also call this out in my VIP, my inner circle group. So if you're not part of my community, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also check the link in the comment section or the description box to join my community today. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. Let's go. So guys, most of you know that I trade only gold, and for that matter only gold and only gold alone. So we could see that gold was in a downward trend. This is a very simple strategy, so I'm not going to be wasting time at all. So let me just clear everything, right? So yeah, on an intraday basis, I've been catching these moves from the upside to the downside. So let me just make that illustration clear. I've been catching these moves. We've been catching it back to back in our community. We'll be catching all the swing moves back down to the psychological levels, back to this area, back to this area, back to this area. But that was just like on an intraday basis. I was looking at the bigger picture, catching a swing opportunity from the market. So I pulled up my trend line, connected two major dots, right? So let me just clear this so you guys can see it clearly, right? So I'm connecting like this first dot and then this second dot. So I'm talking about this dot here and then this dot here. So in drawing your descending channel, you need to just identify two touches, right? So I drew this one as well, right? So I connected this one here and then this one here. And according to descending channels, as easy as it is, you are going to be waiting for price to break out of what that particular descending channel. So you're waiting for a push to the upside, and then you're going to be taking profits in and around this zone here, right? In and around this zone here. So that is exactly what I was waiting for the bigger picture, even though I was catching moves on this side, right? But I was expecting that price should at least push down to form a third touch over here so that I can find an opportunity to buy all the way to this side and then find another opportunity to scale in again. But for some reason, I think there was a news, and then if we play our charts, you realize that as price was heading towards, there was a very strong spike, which I did not catch the move. In fact, I did not see it coming at all. So I was just patiently waiting for price to do what? To break above this trend line so that I can find a strategy. And guys, if you've watched my previous videos, I've given you a similar video concerning how to catch entries on this particular type of setup. So to make things clear, right, when it comes to this particular kind of setup, this is as easy as it says that when price is in a descending channel, right? So this is just a basic chart pattern that we all know. If price is in a descending channel, what we are going to do is that we are going to identify the touches, and then we are going to be patiently waiting for price to push what above, retest, and then what continue. So we are not going to be taking our trade on the impulsive move. We are going to wait for the correction phase, which is the retest move of the trend line, and then we are going to take our opportunities from here to buy, right? So it's very, very, very important that in descending channels we are going to be taking buys to the upside and not to the downside. When price is in an ascending channel, then we are going to be taking, so this is more of like a reversal pattern, right? So let's look at a clearer picture on the chart and let's see whether this actually works. So coming back, this is literally like the same move that we are seeing. So I just waited patiently for price to break above that zone and close. It's very important, right? So finally price closed above, but as I said, I'm not going to take this trade. I'm going to wait for price to do a retest before what I continue this move. So that's exactly what I was doing. So now let's see what actually happened. So as you guys can see, price pushed up. I was very patient, and I know a lot of people, especially some of my students, are like, gold is buying, let's jump in now. But hey, you need to be patient and wait for the strategy to play out. And that is why it's important as a trader to always have a strategy and have it like in your confinement. You need to tell yourself that until I see my setup playing, I am not going to take. As far as the market is moving ahead of your time, just tell yourself that if the market does not fall into your zone, then you are not going to take action. You're just going to have to let it go, because the market will always bring about new opportunities. So let's just dive right into it. So I'm waiting for the market to retest this level, guys, and then what do we see? The market is finally back in this zone. Now if you look at this area, you could see that there was a key area on this point over here, right? And per what I know, I'm just looking for bullish sentiments in the market so that I can find my opportunity to buy, right? So I'm looking at this zone and I'm waiting for strong bullish sentiments in this zone, right? So over here, what do I see? I'm looking for strong bullish sentiment, and then this is the confirmation that makes me enter. But I entered based on what the doji reversal candle. So my entry was like somewhere here for a long position, right? And then I targeted like about 250 pip move, right? That is like around this key zone here, right? Around this key zone here, right? Great. And then my stop loss was just a fair 30 pip stop loss. Now let's see what exactly happened right now. So price started to push up. There was no drawdown on this trade, and it was called out live in my community. There was no drawdown on this trade whatsoever. That was like one of the finest trades that I've taken in a very decent while. So watching this trade run into profit, and then what happens, guys? This trade finally hits our TP and just reverses. That's why it's very important to know when to place your stop loss. So this is actually a very beautiful move and a very simple chart pattern strategy that made me over $6,000 in a single trade, right? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section, like this video, and then hit the subscribe button so that we can grow as a community. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.